win this thing together. Semper Fi or die.
It's time to impress.
I just didn't know if audio was shared or not.
I don't think mine is.
You check for me.
Would I go to party settings?
I think so, yeah. Well, I can tell you if I can hear you right now. Hang on.
Allow your voice to be shared. Oh no, it's always allowed.
Introducing your champion.
Yeah, I can't hear you on the stream.
For you.
Didn't want to get you in trouble or nothing.
Let's land here. Never mind. Enough landing around. We drop it.
Yeah, so what made you like finally say fuck it, done? Any particular reason? Aggravated with PvP or what? Yeah. I've been seeing people that have like 9k weapon damage and I'm not understanding, yeah. Yeah, I'm not getting it.
Attention. First blood.
Yeah, man, you ought to get Apex.
Getting shot at. Reloading. Down to enemy.
I can try to even get you the invite and see if you can fix it.
Round one.
I feel you there.
Beginning ring countdown.
They spotted me. I'm taking a shot.
We're inside the ring. Got the positional advantage.
For some reason I'm lagging today.
I downed an enemy.
I was streaming yesterday and it lagged a bit.
This time I'm down.
Down to reloading. Whole unit KIA. You'll be alright. I got you. Thanks for that. Give my shields a recharge. Using a medkit. 1 sec.
Yeah, he was the one talking right there, yeah. I don't know what he did to that, but
Reloading. Double timing it. Frag out.
Enemy down.
Another target. I just dusted an entire unit. Hell yeah.
Not bad. Good work, new kill leader.
Peacekeeper here. Give me a sec. Recharging shields.
I don't directly have a way, but I think I know how you did it. All you did was like invite somebody, and that should have been the fix.
Enemy in sight. Give me a sec. Recharge. Taking a medkit. 1 sec. Using a medkit. 1 sec.
Yeah.
Taking fire. Downrange. Go down. Reloading.
Reloading. Reloading.
Body shield here. Level 2.
Nice choice.
Reloading.
Enemy down. Reloading.
Reloading.
Enemy taken out.
I just got robbed of that kill, bro.
Reloading.
Reload. Whole squad down. Go on now. Say hello.
Reloading.
Completely robbed.
Good. We're inside. Recharging
Looks
my
like,
shield.
yeah, it's more like Fortnite than anything else. Yeah. Yeah, there's no building. It's just like PUBG. Like imagine PUBG, but well, I mean PUBG is a battle royale, so it's kind of stupid for me to say imagine PUBG.
Backpack here. Never
Backpack here. Level 2.
Attention. Delivery.
Recharging my shield. Care package coming in.
But like, okay, so imagine like a ESO and a battle royale put together. Like each class has abilities, kinda. Yeah, like the one that I play uses it. It moves faster and you get shot at every so often passively.
Jumping.
And I have like a smoke launcher that I can launch out to save myself if I need to.
Half the squads remain. Making contact with enemy.
Tango down. Reloading.
Reloading. Need to recharge my shield. Patching myself.
Timing it.
Listen up. I'm getting shot at.
Give me a sec. Recharging shield.
Say hello.
Taking a knee.
Closest.
Don't get your back taken.
Me now. Pony up. Reloading.
Taking fire. Down.
Double timing it. Throwing Arc Star. Arc Star out.
Countdown.
Reloading. Oscar Mike. Firing. Kill confirmed. Whole unit KIA. Damn, I'm good. Reloading. Picked up our squad mate's banner. You'll be alright. I gotcha.
What's going on, battle leader? How you doing, bro?
Thanks.
Taking a knee. Patching up.
You having a good time, bro?
And help drop. I need help.
Extended light magazine here. Level 3. Syringe here. Extended heavy mag. Phoenix kit here.
Go res this guy real quick. Oh man, I didn't see it. As soon as this game's over, remind me and I'll check it for sure. I'll accept it if we do. might end up getting lucky and get a pretty good. I'm still trying to get my 20 kill medal on here, so I might get lucky. I just gotta get 11 kills. That's pretty much all that's left. I doubt I'll get it on this one, but it was a good start. Mag DK or Stam DK?
Syringe here.
Oh yeah. Are you running one of my builds, or are you trying something different? Yeah, me too, bro, but like, I don't really care enough about ESO that much anymore that it doesn't matter if I release builds.
Backpack here. Level 3. Rings nearby. 1 minute till close.
I'll feel you there too, but I don't know, man. I mean, people are gonna use shit anyway. Everybody's gonna use shade shit, so it doesn't
Look
matter.
at the chart. We're spread too
I
thin.
don't think. Right. Yeah, I got a lot of people talk on my stuff, and it's like, oh, hey, man, I tried your build and it don't work for me. I was like, oh, did you change anything around? Like, did you switch anything around at all? They're like, no, I'm running it. I literally copied and pasted it. Okay, bud. Well, that's why it didn't work, man. Yeah. Yeah, change some traits. Yeah, bro, I agree with you. I think Shackle is definitely a good choice for main DK. I just don't think you can do it without it. I mean, I don't know. After the race changes and everything, I think I could deal without Shackle. I might try something else, but I just need a heavy set for that. Heard shots over here, but I don't know where. Of course.
Health drone if you need it. I'm down.
Care package being delivered.
Grenade.
Care package touching down. They usually carry rare platforms.
They spotted me. I'm taking shots.
Arc start out. Already on my mark.
Yeah, for
Ready
sure.
effect.
Yeah, like, it's a pretty small download set.
Incoming. Shields recharge.
Much about that, bro.
Accept the process. It is
Yeah, dude, I heard about this shit too. Like, I seen a big press release about how Anthem was messing up PC, or not PCs, but like PlayStation 4s and stuff. And yeah, like, I like trying new games, bro, but there ain't no way I'm gonna risk tearing up a PlayStation. Especially because you know for a fact they're not gonna reimburse you for it, because there's gonna be like no proof that the game messed it up. I got your friend request, Battle Leader. I just now accepted it just now. Do you usually play on blue or yellow or red or what? 'Cause I don't have any. That's a good question. He says he's working on his main DK right now. The name sounds familiar. He comments on a lot of my stuff. Yeah, he said yellow, so he said his mag decay is gonna be a blue though.
So I like to have a little fun.
At least he's coming over the good side.
Spent gunpowder. Smells like victory. I know what you're
the
looking
name.
for. I'm in.
Stanny.
This is your champion.
Naughty boy. Yeah. He probably was, bro.
This is a good LZ.
Loud and clear.
But yeah.
Dropping in.
I'm honestly not sure, man. Yeah. You say you needed to grind it up quick. Yeah, bro. Leveling up to no 10 sucks. Alright, bro. That sounds good. I'll see you. Yeah, bro. For sure. We'll try to get you away in here.
They spotted me.
A champion.
Nice.
You got bamboozled. Oh man, we lost one. All we have to do is
Reloading.
Off the right here, right in front of me.
I just dusted an entire unit. Hell yeah.
I got a bad guy.
Hang on, bro. I gotta go. Sorry.
One sec. Reloading.
Jet launcher.
Popping smoke. Taking a knee. Catching up.
Where they going?
There's one right here.
Incoming frag. Tango down. Hold tight. I got you back.
You fought a world boss.
Yep,
Oh.
you are wonderful.
Yeah, bro. Mag DK is really strong. I don't know, man. Like it's
Confirmed
hard
kill.
sometimes.
That was a good kill. This is great news. You're the new kill leader, and I'm still alive. Sending out my decoy.
You spotted.
Shots fired.
Reloading. Down. Confirmed kill.
That was a good kill.
Reloading. You got me.
Rip. Exposed.
This good for you.
Yeah, but like, Mag DK's good, bro. But it's underrated sometimes. It is. I mean, compared to the other classes in ESO, like, you know, I mean, right now, what's the strongest is, you know, obviously Warden and Templar, but I don't know. I think that's bound to change, especially the way that people are building things currently. Because, like, I've seen so many posts on, you know, the Facebook page, and a lot of people talking about having like 7, 8, 9,000 weapon damage, and I'm just not understanding how they get that. You know, the same applies for like spell damage too, and still having decent, you know, stats like good resistances and, you know, a decent stam and mag pool. And I don't know what's changed to do that, but then again, I haven't really put a lot of effort into making like a new build for
I put the time in.
this patch,
I've earned my stripes.
other than the one I uploaded recently. And I'm not understanding how they get that. Like this patch, I know for a fact that I gained a little bit of stam, a little bit of mag, and a little bit of spell damage because the dark elf changes. But I'm not understanding how people can go from, you know, the average person having 4K weapon damage to double that.
Introducing your champion.
So I don't know what they're doing to get those kind of numbers.
This is a good LZ.
Hope you're ready. Let's do this, brothers.
Yeah, like 6K is understandable. I mean, I can plus with being a stand blade, you know, you get those extra weapon damage and stuff from being in stealth. I get that, but like I've seen pictures of, you know, 8,000-9,000 weapon damage with like 30K resistances, and I don't get it. And still like a decent stand pull and stuff. Like, I really don't understand. Like, I don't know how they're. What's going on, Black? How you doing, brother? You making it tonight?
Firing. One down. Oh, I'm hit. Could use some help.
Gave me a nice lot of ammo
Hey,
too.
we got our brother's banner. Taking fire, bro.
There's only his own row for a minute.
I'm down, brother.
Frag out.
Ah, bro. I wish I could get some decent fucking teammates, man. I hate playing with random sometimes. Was hitting up Stan DK earlier, but taking a break after Xing went wrong. Yeah, bro, I feel you, dude. Bro, Xing in open world right now is a shit show, 110%. Like it's, I tried playing with Kylio and them the other day, man. And it was crazy. Like I mean, it was like, you know, people running 30, 40 men deep. You know, all healers, of course. See, Jake says, good to see you streaming, bro. Keep the grind. Yeah, the grind's real, bro. I ended up missing my 1K subscriber mark within a year because I quit uploading content for about 6 months because of work and stuff. And I ended up missing my one, like barely by just
No
skin of my teeth,
cluster
missing
my unit. Let's run this.
my 1K subscriber mark to get monetized. So I mean, but you know, I don't really do it for the money, and I don't really expect to get money off of ESO. I do the ESO uploads for fun, you know, because that and everybody enjoys it, and I still like ESO. But the grind is definitely still real. Battle Leader says, low-key might want to run Seducer since I'm using Sword and Shield, but I'm not sure. You know, Seducer is a good choice, but
Introducing your champion.
I feel like
I don't fear anything.
with all the
Can you see the same?
choices that you have,
I'm the
Seducer's
Grandmaster.
just not.
Ready up.
Because I mean, you can get built-in Seducer with
Let's
being a
touch down
Breton.
here.
I mean, you pretty much have a free set of Seducer.
Hit the jets. We're dropping hot.
Like, don't get me wrong, Seducer's good, but I just don't think it's best in slot. I was trying to find a decent damage set. And I looked into In and Axiom, and the stats from In and Axiom versus Shackle wasn't even that big of a difference, and I lost a shit ton of stats for heavy. Like, I don't, because it's just, there's a problem, like, you can't really find decent heavy sets that do spell damage and max mag, and that's, I don't really think that's fair, you know, compared to Stam. I mean, don't get me wrong, I don't think Stam needs any more Stam and heavy. It's already overperforming, but at the same time, I still think Mag deserves, you know, a heavy set.
Reloading. My sight. Using a medic. 1 sec.
That's okay.
Next ring's far.
I'm on a shield.
You just got caught on the wrong end of my muzzle.
Good, yeah, meds. Awesome.
Get shot at. Whole squad down.
Taking a medic. 1 sec.
Yeah, Rattle Cage is okay, but like, I don't want to forfeit. I mean, that would give me the ability to run an extra slot, but I don't really need an extra slot on Main
Taking a
King,
patching up.
honestly.
Recharging my shield.
And that's really the only one that I can think of too that really affects anything. But then again, you've got In and Axiom, right? In and Axiom's good, don't get me wrong, but like the tooltips compared to, you know, other things is not that much better, you know, compared to like Shackle. I mean, Shackle, I pretty much get the same stats as In and Axiom, and that's, who cares? Like, I'd rather have the max stats too, and the sustain, you know, versus just a little bit extra damage. It's not that I can get extra damage from like Valken, or like even run Ballards like everybody else. I guess that's how it's pronounced. I'm not real sure on the exact pronunciation. I said, look at this shit out of this place, didn't
Something good this way.
Roger.
It's actually exactly what I want, so that's perfect. Excuse me. But yeah, I mean, the YouTube grind is, it's going strong. I mean, a little bit here, a little bit there. I mean, you can't expect super extreme growth from ESO. I mean, the growth that I've gained from ESO has been phenomenal. It really has. I mean, I've gained, you know, from actively uploading content, I've gained around 500 some odd subs in just a few months. And, you know, from just starting YouTube, that's a good run, I guess. Might try Shackle. Might try Shackle, Bloodspawn, and Vampire's Cloak. Why Vampire's Cloak? Just out of curiosity. Where the fuck did this guy even go, bro? Got all that bunker, man.
Tango spot. Throwing Arc Star.
Portal's ready.
Double timing it.
reduction. Did they change that set or something? Didn't it know, I might be thinking of a different set, but isn't Vampire's Cloak the one that does like reduced cost or gives vampire abilities spell damage or something? I could very well may be wrong, but if you think about it, there's another set that gives you 10% reduction, and then you also have well, Wizards isn't heavy, so can't go that way. I mean, that is if you're wanting a heavy build.
Together, we will slaughter
What
our
matters?
enemies.
Being the last one alive.
Like, I like the... choose this so it won't be so freaking
Time
loud.
to put some lead downrange.
It's already loud. So you're running a light build.
This is your champion.
In case you didn't know, you get here by winning. Good luck.
Okay. I mean, I could see
Hey,
8% damage
I'm the
reduction,
jump master.
you know, to be good.
Let's land here.
But then again, you've got Wizard's Riposte that gives minor maim at all times, and that way you can go Burning Talons. So, like, anytime they crit you, I know they nerf.
Here we go.
I know they
Ready up.
nerf Wizard's Riposte, but it's still pretty strong for what it is. And that would give you 15% versus just the just 8% for players or whatever.
Attention.
Shield to recharge.
Round one.
Yeah, God, bro. Fucking stupid ass rounds sometimes. Just let them walk right in there. It says just go heavy mag decay. In all honesty, it synergizes too well with the mag decay kit. I honestly agree with Black Potato, bro. Like, don't get me wrong. I love the damage that I get from my light mag decay, you know, because of the extra spell pin and everything, the extra crit and stuff. Like, that's fantastic. But like, you can get the same, almost the same crit in heavy as you can in light. He says, I just can't pick between a damage reduction set or sustain. I mean, if you're running light, that most recent build that I uploaded, I know it's so stereotypical because everybody uses, it's like the meta, you know, the Armor Master and Shackle, like mainly the Armor Master being the meta. But the build that I most recently uploaded, which was Armor Master and Shackle and Willpower front bar, like, as far as tankiness and damage goes, it's probably the tankiest build and most damaged build that I have. However, I do not like the Destro Resto playstyle on a Mag DK because the animation cancels with a Flame Staff or a Destro Staff with Mag DK abilities are off. They're weird. They're clunky. Like, they don't act the way a Sword and Board animation cancels would. That's why I prefer the heavy block tank kind of playstyle. It's just the animations are just, the animation cancels are so much more fluent. And with them being more fluent, that also means I could put more damage off even though my abilities don't hit as hard. If that makes any sense. Black Potato says 40k max mag, 25
I can win this thing with one eye
2K
closed,
regen.
or both
Yeah,
eyes
it's
closed.
true, man. Like,
Hell,
I
don't even have to
prefer,
show up.
I don't know, I just play the heavy build better than a light build. But then again, I haven't used that many light builds over my
Amateur hour's over.
career of
Time for
ESO.
the
I
big league.
haven't played that many Destro Resto builds, so
If I may be honest,
sword and board I
find
guess is
death
just a little bit more
fascinating.
familiar to me, I guess. Let's take a look at Zeus's heavy mag decay. If you must go, yeah. I mean, overall, as far as effectiveness,
This is your champion.
my heavy mag decay build with
Get ready for a light show.
hang on, I know this shit's loud. Sorry, fellas. My heavy build with Shackle and Bright Throw, it's super tanky. It pretty much perma blocks, and you still do a shit ton of damage with Valken in heavy. I mean, other than the spell, the only difference between that build and my Armor Master build,
This landing area will
excuse
prove
me,
beneficial.
is the spell
This is
pin,
a good LZ.
and the only difference would be the light passive. Spell pin and a little bit more crit. That's the only difference. Like, my tooltips are exactly the same. Actually, if I'm not mistaken, my tooltips on my heavy build are actually higher because I have more max. I just don't have the luxury of a ward playstyle, the freedom and kind of carry that it gives versus, you know, blocking. You have to rely on your abilities versus, or like you have to stay aggressive to stay alive versus, you know, the ward playstyle.
First blood.
Yeah, now we're talking. Let's do
Chase
this.
Now where are you going, boo?
Reloading. Reloading.
Round 1. Beginning ring countdown.
Already in the next ring. I smell victory. I smell some counting. Enemy down.
Finally, bro.
Placing gas trap.
Frag out.
Recharging shields.
Reloading.
If I can aim, I'd be alright, bro.
I can use some help.
You'll be alright. I got you.
I was looking at the chat back there for a second.
Shots fired.
Off the mic. I'm spotted.
Bad news, I'm down. Placing gas trap. My vision is clear. Gas trap deployed.
Putting lead down range. Taking the knee.
Fear has ruled your actions today.
Not a good stream so far, fellas. Yesterday we started up, we ended up starting to stream in like the first 3 games we ended up winning. It's pretty high kills. I can't find a decent gun off the starting gates. Have you guys got to play Apex yet? If not, I really recommend trying it out because it's actually pretty fun. My ESO's fun too. It's just good to have a break every so often. I was actually really enjoying the, you don't like shooter games. That's actually what I was going to say. I was actually really enjoying, Modern Warfare. It's free this month. In the PlayStation Store. If you have PlayStation Plus, anyway.
Alright, let's do this. It'll be fun. And if not, well, we all make bad choices. You live, you learn. Life goes on.
They had a sale.
Smoke, make 'em broke.
I
They had
am
a sale on,
You can call me Bloodhound.
Assassin's Creed games. About a month ago. I ended up getting the newest one of it, and I didn't really enjoy it as much as, the other games they have, that I have.
This is your champion.
Ain't afraid of you, you hear me?
But But as far as builds go, man, you should really try the Shackle and Bright Throat one. I mean, I know it's not a light build, but
This might be a good place
it's
to
really
land.
good.
Better lies below.
Solid copy.
I know that Bright Throat's really expensive right now, but I'd say the price will go down eventually. It wasn't expensive when I first uploaded the video. I actually got the pieces for pretty cheap. It's improvement, so it's so expensive. But I like that build so much that I actually golded the jewelry out. That was a pretty penny. Okay, well, I guess this dude's just gonna come here and take everything. Alright.
Attention. First blood.
First blood. FNGs always go first.
Here we are, in the same boat we were a minute ago, not finding a decent gun.
Round 1. Beginning ring countdown.
I think
We're
it's the same
inside the
gun I've
ring.
had all day, bro.
Got the positional
I mean,
advantage.
oh, there's a hat. Take it. Havoc's not bad. I don't know, I've always liked FPS games. I just think they're really competitive and it leaves a pretty big skill gap.
Extended heavy mag here.
Versus
Level
in
1.
like ESO, you know, you can get carried by the sets you wear, the groups you run with. That kind of just sets out
I need it.
good players from the bad, I guess. Oh, I should take this instead. Where'd my side go? Okay, I guess the side's gone. So,
Shotgun bolt here. Someone's gotta take out the new kill leader. They're too cocky. Some champion, huh?
I ain't fucking getting my shit pushed in. Getting on the ESO tonight? I'm not too sure, man. I might get on ESO later on tonight. But it'll probably be a little while. I don't have anybody on that I normally play with,
Scotty.
so I'm not sure.
Healing my wounds. Taking a moment to recharge my shield.
I got everything under control.
Thanks for having my back.
Defeated the whole squad.
Oh, there we go, a decent looking gun, finally, thank God.
Taking a moment to heal.
Using a med kit. 1 sec.
You could help me, gun. 50% profit to you.
Recharging
What are
my
you doing to make the money? Sewers, I guess? Probably? If I had to assume. This guy's even shooting at, bro.
Recharging shield.
Let's reposition here. Extended heavy mag here. Level 1.
Selling stuff when I get a full inventory. Bro, I appreciate it, man, but I really don't want to do that. I wouldn't mind helping you grind. It's just I'm not on ESL right now. There's somebody in here.
Contact.
Give him my shield to recharge. Okay.
Bro, he shot me behind the wall, man. What's up, Mars? What you doing, brother? How you been, bro? Getting clapped tonight, boys.
Thanks. Good looking out.
Just want something other than a fucking peacekeeper. I hate this gun so much. Trying to find a wingman, but it's not looking promising.
Taking a moment to recharge my shields.
Body shield here. Level 2. Taking a knee. Patching up.
Been good, can't complain. Good, man. It's good to hear you're doing alright, man. I haven't heard from you in a while. I've actually been curious. Actually, that reminds me. Later on, you need to get up with me, and I'm gonna toss you some stuff on EU. I don't know if you've been playing it recently, but I've got more money than I know what to do with on there, and I haven't been on it. And I know you helped me out a lot, and I feel like I owe you. Straight bot.
Double timing it.
Taking a moment to recharge.
That's a whole other thing, dude.
Grenade! Taking a moment to recharge my shields.
Give my shields a recharge.
Is that dude really on the fucking roof? He's still up there, man. Jesus Christ. I'm about to play some fucking Modern Warfare tonight, boy. He's getting frustrated. I gotta show you my elite Apex skills. But yeah, I'm glad you've been doing good, Mars. I'm taking a break from gaming. I got back into PS4 recently. Link up here, hit me up whenever you're ready. Yeah, man. I'll probably end up. I know it's hard to catch me on ESO anymore. I'll probably just end up hopping on ESU tonight, and just sending it to you because I haven't been on EU in a while.
Rock up. It's time to move out.
It's time to impress.
It's good to take breaks, man. I personally think if you don't take breaks in ESO, you end up losing your shit. I've had 3 or 4 people in the last couple of days, people I usually play with, say they just uninstalled the game because they're sick of it. And I mean, I can't say that I blame them because ESO does get frustrating, but
This is your champion.
I mean, they've played for years, so I don't see why. I mean, it'd be a waste just to give up now. I mean, the game's been in a lot worse state than it is now. I don't know why they're just now quitting. I guess they're just fed up with it.
Got a good feeling about this area. Heard that.
Yeah, it's good to take breaks, man. You need a good break every now and then. Sounds good, Battle Leader. Thank you for stopping by, man. Appreciate it. I guess that's what I get for looking at chat, huh?
Enemy spotted. First blood. Should have seen that coming.
Taking a break made you realize there's more to the world out there? Yeah, bro, I feel you, dude. I mean, dude, you gotta have breaks, man. Otherwise you'll lose your mind. I really think that.
Beginning ring countdown.
RTO1 here. Not all of us are in the ring. Check your maps. See over there. Got it. Firing. Reloading.
They gotta go up top. Yeah, right up top.
Reloading. Another enemy. Getting shot at. Shooting. Reloading.
New kill leader.
Reloading.
Heads up. New kill.
Whole unit KIA. Damn, I'm good.
Nice work. Be proud. Reloading.
That's right. Took out a bunch. It's faster that way. Enemy taken out.
Killed an enemy.
Says ESO could be frustrating. I don't blame him. I don't blame him either, man. I mean, it gets old, dude, doing the same shit every day. Getting zerked down by the same people. It can be a headache, dude.
Reloading. I just dusted an entire unit. Hell yeah.
Nice work. Patching myself up a bit.
It can definitely be
Champion eliminated.
too much to handle sometimes, for real.
Champion out.
It gets to me. I get to the point where I fucking hate ESO sometimes. Makes me want to pull my hair out.
Optics here. Mid-range.
Need to recharge my shields. I need it.
Helmet here. Level 2.
Dibs.
Alright, let's get out of here and find some action,
Need to
please.
recharge my shields.
Gotta hop up here. Select fire.
Yeah, I don't know. Any game, honestly, if you think about it, like any game gets frustrating. Especially like a multiplayer game. Like any game gets frustrating after you play it for long periods of time. I mean, that's just all there is to it. I mean, there for the longest, dude. Like, before I started playing ESO, I played COD. You know, obviously.
Wingman here.
And, you know, you would always find those people, you know, camping in the back of the map or hiding in a bush somewhere, you know, whatever. And, you know, it gets frustrating. I mean, every game gets frustrating. You just gotta know when to cut your fucking losses and walk away. And I'm bad for that, man. Like, if I get hooked into a game, you know, like ESO is a perfect example. Like, I'll get hooked into a game and you know, I'll no-life it like everybody else does, you know.
Gotta hop up
And
here. Barrel choke.
and I spend more time trying to not really revive, but really just try to find a way to enjoy the game again. It's hard to do sometimes.
Rings around the
Extended light magazine here. Level 1.
Level 2.
Go for Redstone. Don't want to release it yet because it's difficulty dueling with high school. Templars. Yeah, bro, I'm telling you, Templars are like the bane of existence in ESO right now. And anybody that disagrees, really, honestly, is probably the people that play that class. I mean, Templars directly counter dot builds. Any build, really. Because, I mean, Purify purifies everything. And the only way to really combat Magplars or even Samplars that have Purify is with Reverb. You know, that Breath of Life spam, dude. And they can just purify it right off. So it's like, there's no, you can't win for losing either way.
Delivering care package.
I mean, honestly, if they reworked how healing received or healing done works in PvP specifically, Cyrodiil would be such a better place. Such a better place. Thought I heard something over there. Like, I mean, it sounds like an excuse. It does. You know, everybody's like, oh, the lag. Oh, you're playing Templar. But really, honestly, bro, like, if they would have been on another class, they would have got your shit pushed in. And I'm not saying I'm the best player in ESO. I've been beaten many a times. But, like, in general, people are carried by their class. But that's just my opinion.
Let's explore this
I mean,
way.
maybe I'm even carried by MagDK. I have a difficult. I don't know. Ever since I started playing MagDK, it was difficult for me to switch to, you know, a normal carry class like Stamden or I can't even play Stamplar. I've tried it. I've deleted 3 or 4 Stamplars, and I hate it. I hate playing Stamplar. I mean, I give credit to all the people that do main Stamplar, but I ain't gonna be one of them. I don't know how they do it. I've tried 1,000 times, and it's just not for me. I mean, I can pretty much play any class in ESO, but Templar just isn't one of them.
Map show will spread out a bit much.
Person.
Level 3.
I'm about done with this shit today.
We're inside
You
the
wanna go play Modern Warfare?